Hi guys, I wanted to show you one of the latest notebooks I've created. Don't mind the cats in the background, they see a bird outside, so they're making those weird cat noises that they do. But this is a new piece of leather that I purchased recently, and I've made about 10 notebooks out of it. It's really pretty. It's a light tan color, and this is what the leather looks like in its natural state. So there's not been any dyes or sealants applied or anything like that. Around the edges I have used a product called gum tragacanth. I think that's how you pronounce it, but it helps to burnish the edges and give them a really nice finished edge. They don't fray, and it kind of just smooths everything out. So that's just kind of part of the process. It darkens it a little bit, but those edges look really nice now. So this leather, you can do whatever you want to it. You could dye it yourself if you wanted to. You could leave it the way it is. The more you handle it and the more you expose it to sunshine, the darker it's going to become. So it'll eventually become a dark caramel color, and that really just depends on how much you handle it and how much you have it outside. You can also apply a coating of mink oil or neat's foot oil to kind of help speed that process along, or you can just let it do its thing. Throw it in your bag, handle it, touch it, take it outside, drop it. That's what these notebooks are supposed to be treated like that. So I'm kind of excited to see how each notebook will have its own journey. I think that's really cool that nobody's notebooks are going to end up the same. I like that. In my shop, which I will link below on Etsy, there's lots of options for customization for these notebooks. This particular client asked that I trim the edges of the elastics here, and that's totally fine. Some people want them long so they can attach charms to it. You can also decide how large you want the notebook to be and how many elastics you want on the inside. All of the notebooks have the elastic for closure coming out through the spine. That seems to be the general consensus that people want. And then in this particular notebook, he asked for one long string, one short string inside, so exactly how the original Midori is set up. I also offer 2 long and 2 short, and also a 4 elastic combination. So you can just check out my shop and see how that works. So the leather is, it's soft, but it's definitely got a little bit of stiffness to it. And I picked leather that was a little bit thicker for that reason, because my original Midori got really floppy with time and with use, and I take these notebooks with me everywhere, and I might not always have a hard surface to write on, so I wanted something a little bit sturdier. So that's kind of why I picked this. It's a 6-7 ounce piece of leather, so it's a little bit hardier, I guess, but it's still really soft and nice. So like I said, he asked for 1 long, 1 short, so here's the short one in the back, the long one's running through the inserts. I'm going to be adding inserts to my Etsy shop this weekend as well. This is 32 pages total, because it's 16 folded in half, which is what the Midori inserts are, covered in a craft paper, and it's fountain pen friendly paper. I tested it myself, and I tested it on all kinds of different colors, so it works really well. It's nice heavy duty paper. So that's the insert, there's the back, and that's it. So I hope you guys enjoyed that, and like I said, check out my Etsy shop and you can see all sorts of different options for making a notebook just for you. Thanks for checking it out. Bye guys.